Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
Movie. I just come across a video I watched a video of one uncle about a few weeks back talking about how Governor Obaseki is disrespecting the palace. You know, another video today now. In fact, for the palace to now call call a meeting and say, like, that is just another way for the palace to let the Edo people know what is going on. No? Say, well, you know, here Obaseki always, you know, a behavior.
From some European countries like Germany, France, and others will assume that you have proposed even before you are sending relieved. Do you think this issue about the repatriation of the artifacts from some European countries like Germany, France, and others will be domiciled in the museum that you have proposed even before you are sending the throne?
That, you know, the Bini artifacts should not be domiciled anywhere rather than to, you know, Bini Royal Museum. Bini Royal Museum. That the one the Oba himself proposed, that is exactly where it should be. The one the British people took. You know, if you go to Britain now, they kept it in their own museum there. So now that some European countries decided to return some of the artifacts back, why can't we have our own Bini Royal Museum as proposed, as what the Oba, you know? So why is Governor Obaseki trying to twist it? For the Oba to even call for this press conference, to call for meeting, to call all the chiefs and say, all the chiefs should come to the palace. That means there's some fire on the mountain. Governor Obaseki want to press everybody down, including the palace. The guy want to press them down. In his mind, he think the palace did not support him in this past election. Bini Royal Museum is the best place for those artifacts to go. It should remain in Benin, in Edo State. That is where it was, you know, it was stolen. That is exactly where it was stolen. So where some of our people, where they are saying that there is no problem, Obaseki is a German with, you know, the prince, everything. For the Oba himself is saying that, he said there is breach of communication. The Oba himself is saying that there is breach, there is gap, as in there is communication breakdown within the palace and the governor. As far as the palace is concerned, where the artifacts should go is clear. But the governor now, he won't carry the artifacts, go put for somewhere else. If the governor get respect for palace, before the artifacts even come safe, the governor not supposed to go palace himself. He not supposed to communicate to the palace. As if they go talk, say, okay, this thing they come so and so, they go agree, everything go there, okay. There is no need for the Oba himself, for the palace start holding a press conference, start explaining. Oba now is saying that, you know, where governor, don't say any now. Meaning Governor Obaseki does not have good relationship with the palace. Full stop. Governor of Edo State is disrespecting the palace. There is no good relationship with the Oba of Benin. Agisa Meyu Nutona is very obvious. It's very, very obvious at this stage.
Your Majesty, thank you very much. First of all, let me say that there is no controversy. But matter is a straightforward subject matter, as I said in
in fact, it should be it should be this talk should be within the Oba and the governor. Should be within the palace and the governor. No, it's not within the palace or within the Oba and the press people. It's not supposed to be within Oba Benin have to start talking to the press. Now the video will go out there. The governor Obaseki will get to hear it. It's not supposed to be like that. If Obaseki is working with the Edo people, it's not supposed to. Who is he working with? You know, if the governor cannot have any atom of respect at all for the palace, for the Oba, who is he working with? Who is the governor of Edo State? Who are the Edo people that is governing? We cannot allow the governor to be disrespecting the palace like this. You know, Oji no ring my boy Gwani. That is it. Governor never go palace now that election time we go finish. There is no good relationship. There is no communication. Nothing. How you go carry the artifacts you supposed where they for thief and different? You go carry them. Governor go put for another place. This is just so sad.
I want to correct that impression that
It's
there's
terrible.
controversy between the palace and the state government or our state governor. Like I said,
The Oba of Benin is calling on the Benin people. He's calling on Oba want go call. Who you want cry go meet? Which people Oba want call and say, look at what is going on. No? Look at the action the governor is is planning of taking. No? What do we do? He called emergency meeting today for Edo people to come to the palace and hear what is going on. So people that doesn't understand these things, they are all way of thinking what is going on. Like so the only people the Oba Benin is with the Edo people, whether you are abroad or you live at home. You know? So that's it. Oh, you want to call Nabuari? Nabuari want to. And if the Edo State governor decided to carry that artifact, go put for Lagos or anywhere else, what would the Oba do about it? What can he do about it? But if we the Edo people tell Governor Obaseki, if you don't take time, uwoya pabari. I don't want to laugh. The thing just is very annoying and it's very annoying and it's very sad. Am I even make born at there? Am I even make born at Devedoni? Obaseki just he don't start this thing before election. He don't start him. We don't see him. He don't start and things. Now this artifacts one and now people that now you can't come as now you can't be very obvious. Why will the Oba Uvu hold a press conference? Now the day where the thing go land, now everybody press go come ahead or come with dance, carry and go put for the Benin Royal Museum where the artifacts supposed to. No be even before then. The Oba of Benin is not even addressing the people we want to return now. The Obo people, the European people. Now Governor Obaseki now. Or when I leru ne na la wo. Na leru ne. I don't say when I leru I can na him no via artifacts no via adiejo. I don't na do evio. Salo Governor Obaseki. Hey, I finish wa ya ogbane.
I asked my chiefs to be very prayerful.
He may tell now only one person now Obaseki never crush. Only one person I remember.
I asked the chiefs.
Now this so.
Are we okay? There's no
Now let Benin people, now let those people now go unite against that man.
Or
Or else,
Soviet matter. We made that very clear. Perhaps there's a breach in communication. There's communication gap.
okay. He said, there is a breach in communication. He said there is communication gap. Meaning, Obaseki never communicates with the palace. There is no discussion. Nothing at all. They talk to palace. If Obaseki even get respect for this artifacts will they come, this one not be governor property. It belongs to the palace. It belongs to one. Now Edo people own. You know, so why when that thing is coming now? Is it not as in if the governor get any respect for Egwai? It not be good to be say Obaseki supposed go palace. Not be say over call secretary. You go just go there, go see the Omo himself. But as he's supposed to, you know, anything when you hear from people who want to return, you go see updates the Omo, the Egwai. You know, even here, then you what even do, get can all have you. No, they supposed to go palace, they go discuss sound. In fact, when Obaseki they go carry ITV follow body. See, now by the artifacts, now Obaseki go palace, go discuss with the Oba, how the thing go, where they go put am, how they want to arrange am, you know that discussion. So you go think go the sweet, that compression, that love, you go there within governor and the palace. The Oba himself is saying that he said there is breach in communication. Meaning, he said there is a communication breakdown. Meaning, say, Obaseki know they relate with them. They know they connect. Nyama ke no munda. Nyama ke no Obaseki here yatifasi yado. Agitana. Ana we na they not hold emergency meeting inside palace. Why? Why will the emergency meeting hold? I tell you, we meeting you okay. Gaya, it's a British no have your work, or a Germany. Notice no over the thing now. A governor na have your lobo erena. I am lawo with you had your go. With your davate have your is supposed to come to Benin, Edo State, where he was stolen. Ya do have your. Ya made. I'm have your near momo. When you give a VSO day or nine. So he's supposed to go straight to the palace. I don't know what said Guani away money, why cultural groups troops away, we could say, television more. A little tag on I fair. And I give a genaya. I won't allow, let people should pray for him. Pray for him. If we video himself, it's like at one point, it's like I want to kind of, you know, on a way not calm down. You know, but my Obaseki is disrespecting the palace. You don't crush them, finish. All the houses so Obaseki don't demolish. They are all political enemies. Owe politician go since. O my go my keken. Owe politicians saying you know, these are the people that supported him in 2016, even some this recent election. What kind of a weak? Remember, I mean, not make her down very well. Obaseki is not working with Edo people. Is far from it. If you can disrespect the palace, your Monoba himself to this level, what the hell is all this? This is really, really bad and it's terrible. During Obaseki era, a lot of things is just going wrong in that state. Artifacts before now, okay, can you area gua? You woman, but you to ta. You ta. It can have you when I when me ya. And I mean what a give a press conference. No, I will not go in leru no Obaseki. No via artifacts area gua. No view ade. I care Obaseki is trying to divert it now. Obaseki is causing confusion when I make a way or run have you. When I tell you what the bass, I make a artifact in the do your work. And then I have your I give make a your Obaseki Hanaya. Man, this thing is sad, eh? It's terrible. So Oba Benin is calling on the Edos worldwide. It's calling on you guys, eh? It's calling on you guys. Do am I to know, Sewa? This is very, very sad.
Misunderstanding, not on our side, but on the side of the state government, on the side of Mr. Governor Obaseki, His Excellency the governor, which I said we should pray for That's why I repeated and insisted that we all of us need prayers for a peaceful resolution of this misunderstanding, because we had that understanding from the very beginning that it shall be Benin Royal Museum as recommended, in fact, pronounced by my father, not even by me, by my father, and following the footsteps of my father. There's a little bit of misunderstanding, not on our side, but on the side of the state government.
Amonaba is saying that he said there is a little bit of misunderstanding. He said not on our side, on the side of the state governor. In fact, this video was done today. The Amonaba Nendo of Benin, Oba of Benin, he was talking to a pressman that he said there is a bit of misunderstanding about the artifacts that is going to be returned. It's not in yet. A bit of misunderstanding. He said not on the side of the palace, but on the side of the state government, Governor Obaseki. Now the misunderstanding is where the artifacts is going to be, like the Oba of Benin said that he proposed that there should be Benin Royal Museum so that they can keep all the artifacts there. Now Governor Obaseki is saying something else. In fact, Governor Obaseki doesn't want the artifacts to come to Edo State. He wants to keep it somewhere. So now the Monoban is saying that no, the artifacts was stolen from Benin. Now that it's coming back, it should be brought back to Benin. The governor of Edo State, this governor not be Hausa man, and not be Fulani. Not be Fulani man, not be Igbo. This is an Edo man, Obaseki. Obaseki. He want to the artifact that was stolen in your state. You want to carry it to another state? Where you want to go keep am? If to say in a different tribe, you say now because no be Bini, no be Edoma. This is pure Edoma. Papa Edo, Mama Edo. Why will you do such a thing to your people? Why? This is shocking. Now, Omonoba is saying that there is not there as far as the palace is concerned, they are not confused. They know what they have plans for this artifact that is coming. But the misunderstanding now is with the governor. He said there is a breach of communication, there's a lack of communication, within the palace and the governor. So the governor no communicate with the palace. There is no discussion, nothing. I can bet you maybe they will be trying to reach him now. They pick their call. For the palace to now call pressman. Oh my God, I will see a pressman. Maybe I say pressman. In the video now we are or have a beg. Since I'm not going to go Amanyo Deni Muda concerning this artifact na if you're dinner. Ubege. So the Benin Royal Museum, na museum where the former Oba does made a build. Since this governor enter now, the governor they say if they carry and come Benin, he say there is no place to keep it. They don't have any place. They don't have any museum where they will go put them. So if they carry and come now, where they go put them? Now the Oba say Benin Royal Museum. My boy was one. For the meantime, they can be kept inside the palace. The palace is big enough. Palace can accommodate all the artifacts in here. The palace, but one flat in here, the museum is ready. So for the palace himself to call a press.
Mr. Governor Obaseki, His Excellency the governor, which I said we should pray for. That's why I repeated and insisted that we all of us need prayers for a peaceful resolution of this misunderstanding, because we had that understanding from the very beginning that it shall be Benin Royal Museum as a
when the Monoba said we should pray for Obaseki, why? Why do we pray for him at this time? So In other words, we should beg him. We should beg Obaseki to bring the artifacts back to the palace first. All of you are Jegwai. Egwai mi mani new TV mo video mo ma be beg TV. Have a beg, you know. So they go here jo the Benin Royal Museum ke radio. That is another. Okay, no Obaseki the way Aaron avioji nye avioji ove. Without even communicating with the palace. Or when there is breach in communication. There is breakdown in communication within the palace and the governor. So the governor is not communicating with the palace. You know, that means does not have any respect at all. No respect at all. I tell if to someone about to the tell Britain, maybe this meeting where they get today for palace, say Britain will have married okay on any good one. A problem mirowa, a problem mirowa. And the problem no rowa no the governor of the state. That is the problem no waro wana. Problem no rona. Bono viene ne mirenya. Problem no rona. A governor ye problem. A governor ma oni evie na ani ari egwa. Oni ya vie yi owe. Owe ro na avio yi vedo. Egwa na reva we ro egwa na kadu level. We ro na avio yi vedo. When egwa ni wa gbaseni. When okay be the cannot battle when no jenny yaga ma kwe ready and the museum we not aye. Egwa ni mi afe ni avio deni. When Obaseki, you should pray for him. That you guys should pray for him. Isn't it sad? This is very, very sad. You know, like Obaseki just everybody don't know what crushing, you don't know what, you know, that nobody can talk to him. None of the chief can call him. Or no matter respect, but the chief in Haiti and original.
In fact, pronounced by my father, not even by me, by my father, and following the footsteps.
Yeah, it's the Benin Royal Museum.
You know, so there's no controversy at all. And the other question you asked about the international community, we have said our piece. We have made it clear to them. It's a straightforward matter. The Benin people have spoken, the chiefs have spoken, the royal family, they have all spoken. The youth have spoken. There's no controversy. They say, you know, there's that part. You know, I'm not a Pentecostal Christian, but there's that part of the Bible. Let those that have ears hear. Yes, it let them hear. And we have made our position clear. You know, I'm following my father's footsteps, following my ancestors' footsteps. It is not just only my call. It's not only my statement. It's a statement of the entire Benin people. It's a statement of the entire Benin people. You cannot expect the artifacts to go elsewhere other than where it was taken from. It's just
The Oba of Benin saying that he said you cannot expect the artifacts to go elsewhere. You know, he said, you know, you cannot expect the artifacts to go elsewhere. Obaseki Onyaviari Obaseki want to take the artifacts elsewhere. Oba of Benin say no, you cannot expect the artifacts to go elsewhere rather than a place that it was stolen from. So, I mean, every good-hearted Edo people, they should appeal to the conscience of Governor Obaseki. He should not disrespect the palace. He should bring the artifacts back straight to the palace. You know, the fact that he's not even communicating with the palace, who is he working with? I believe this is the first governor ever that have just distanced himself from Edo people, especially the palace. This has been going on since the first tenure, since Obaseki was allowed 2016. Eriyo Wadwe, Eriyo Wadwe since the first Eriyo disrespected the palace. Eriyo Onegwa. Ogati fast na yan, oido ya dey very obvious to manibu no you feel where you don't expect the palace to start coming out near they won't say it that way. But for the palace to hold a press conference to they call for emergency meeting today, for the Edo people to come and hear what is happening, is all the about being aware you did not expect the artifacts to go elsewhere. You did not expect the artifacts to go elsewhere. So for the Oba of Benin now to now start saying this by himself, or maybe Yongitana. Many say the thing don't pass. Be careful.
So I think the international community will be wise. Last year when I intervened in that political problem they were having, 2020 and all that, we thank God that there was peace. Peace reigned and there was no bullet fired.
I think this is the first country that agreed to return some of the artifacts that stole from us. With the kind of game that Obaseki is playing now, they might decide to just hold it. So Obaseki said that if they don't have place, they don't have any place to keep the artifacts, so they'll just hold them for now. Okay. Now Obaseki is causing confusion. All the British people now, they will say, you see them. So now we now go to Britain and say, okay, you guys should return yours. That is what they are going to say to us. That's exactly the way they are. What the Obaseki is doing now. They say, listen, you guys cannot manage these things. Leave it here, and it's safer here. That what the game that Obaseki is causing confusion. As if there is not supposed to be any confusion at all. It's not supposed to be like this.
2 days after, there was a publication in the Vanguard and the Nation, I think. Each one of them, I was surprised. They dubbed me the King of Peace. So we are peaceful people. We don't need to say it ourselves. People have recognized that we like peace. We don't like controversy. We like peaceful resolution. Without peace, there's no development. Without peace, you cannot enjoy yourself. You cannot enjoy yourself when there's quarrel. You need to party traditional manner. You need to have groups come and entertain people, drink, merry. But we are not happy that first of all, I tackled the issue of human trafficking before me. I had to come out and speak. Then the next was let me say first of all the CDA issue, then the human trafficking issue. Everybody came running to me. The NAPTIP DG, I made a representation and appeal to me to please speak so that I can control those native doctors that they talked about. I said, okay, I will. And I came out because they were rubbishing the image of Benin. And I can't stand here and let them rubbish the image of my people. So we had to do something about it like that has never been done. Even the chiefs were surprised what I did. That they never knew that we have such traditional devices that could command. I told them all the native doctors here are under our control. Those that don't want to be under our control will go to hell. They go to hellfire, hellhole, as the Pentecostal Christians. So we advise them to stay away from holding these people to ransom, these girls to ransom, and making them swear oath, take oath, and let them so that they can feel free to speak to NAPTIP and human trafficking agencies and all that. So the same thing. What I'm saying here is peace. Pray for the governor. Perhaps there are some unscrupulous people. You know when they say money is the root of all evil. The information I'm getting is a lot. I don't want to say it all here. Information I'm getting is a lot, but the bottom line of it is that there seems to be monetary attraction, financial attraction inside of all these schemes. Financial attraction. And everybody can still gain if you go the right way. God will bless you. If you go the right way, God will bless you. Go the demonic way, the Satan way, to be greedy and do the wrong things. God will judge the person.
Your Majesty, yes. Thanks very much for that elaborate answer there. There is another issue, whether you see it as funny or controversial again, it's another point. Because you talked about financial inducements, attractions, These artifacts being returned, a company has been registered called Legacy Restoration Trust. And you have another one, Legal Restoration Trust. Aren't you worried about it? So are these the kind of financial inducements that you think is driving the repatriation of these artifacts? Instead of coming to the palace, then the body wants to hijack it? How worried are you about that?
Well, Obaseki don't carry all the people now. Sure, now they hear all the company. Two of them. The two of the companies now, they say they are paying Governor Obaseki heavily for the artifacts. The Oba say, the Oba doctor can say, he said that he said a lot of information. He said they reach where in there. He said, but not be everything in go fit talk. Two companies, two of them, they want give the Governor Obaseki one kind, as in they want pay him off, collect the artifacts, carry go. Instead of saying make the artifacts come palace, Obaseki want sell them. You want collect money, carry give them. Can't tell they say we not get anywhere, any place where we go keep them for Edo. We go keep them for Benin. Our phone too. Obaseki want make Oba irrelevant. Governor Obaseki want make the Omonoba Nedo irrelevant. Governor Obaseki want make the Palace of Benin irrelevant. I can tell you, with the power of the governor, now God, now if we Benin no come out, may we call this governor to order now. He go do him. He get the power to do as the state governor. He go do him. Hey boy, ready? But I tell you, guy, but not by doing. My God. Artifacts in our view of do. Obaseki ma our view day or Marco no segwa. Marco no segwa. Una hear what your body talk am now. He said there is money in those mates. There is money in those mates. As the money is involved now. Money involved. There are these two companies that pay heavily for it. If they pay, who want to collect the money? Governor Obaseki. They will carry artifacts which belong to Benin people. Governor Obaseki want sell them.
I don't know anything about legacy trust. Restoration trust is not. We are not
Legacy trust.
We don't know much. We don't know what is going on. We don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. But our concern and our focus is that The artifacts were taken from the palace many years ago.
Yeah.
Over 100 years ago. And they cannot, you have heard the people that represent a larger group of the entire kingdom. That's what you see here. That's what you see here. The whole palace out there can be filled up with much more. But you heard the people where the things were taken from must come back to the same place. I don't know. I can't really comment on the financial motive of legacy trust or restoration trust or something. I don't even remember the names properly. I don't know what their financial plan is about. You cannot have.
Having a federal system of government in Nigeria, listen, we all have traditions. We have 36 states in that country, as we speak now. The Igbos have their own traditions. Yoruba do. Hausa, different clan they have. You understand? So with the Benins, we have as well. You know, when you say Benin Empire is well known worldwide, it's part of the history being taught in most countries, including the Western world. Including the Western world, you know. So, as an Edo governor, you cannot disrespect your traditions. You cannot disrespect, your royal elders. Because the Oba is there forever. Okay? But after the 8 years, the governor is gone. Like someone like Governor Obaseki, he cannot come back and run for any office that get to do that political office in Edo State anymore. With all this is behavior, disrespect the Edo people, destroy their houses. Obaseki is not working with the Edo people. You know? As an Edo man, your pride is your palace, is your, your tradition. Everybody, even Igbo people, they get they get their own tradition. That is what your tradition is part of your identity. Your tradition is part of your identity. Anywhere you go. As an African, we live in the Western world now. If there is a party, look at the way we will dress. We wear our traditional attires. That make us so unique and different. After 8 years, Obaseki is going to live there. So the artifact was stolen from the Benin Empire. If I now decided to return some of it, it should be returned back to the Benin Empire. Obaseki cannot divert it to the people that does not even, know the value. Because they have paid him off. You want to sell it to them. As a governor of Edo State, you should be communicating with the royal fathers, the royal elders in your state. Because those people are your backbones too. Those are your people. These are the people that you're supposed to be governing. You don't communicate with them. There is no relationship with them. You don't even count them as anything. You decide to bring people from outside the state to come and be doing the job that the indigenous is supposed to do. Go to Edo State, we have about 95% of the youth, they're all jobless. Whether they involve in Yahoo or cultists and killing themselves on the street on a daily basis. It doesn't matter what system of government we have. This is history. The Edo Empire have been there since. And this is your tradition. Come on. You cannot say because you are not a governor, so that if you see your father, you not carry a slap, you go slap your papa. You don't respect your father again. What the hell is that? It doesn't make sense, for crying out loud. Governor Obaseki should respect our traditional elders, our palace, our Oba. Yoruba people, they have their own too. I've never seen any Lagos State government that disrespect any Oba in Yoruba land.
Financial plan about our artifacts. That's not possible. So those that want to look at it like that, they are being misled. That's why I said we should pray. We should pray for them.
Yes, Your Royal Majesty, in praying for them, is the issue again. Your emphasis anyway is that, look, these artifacts were stolen, plundered from the palace here. So therefore, they must be returned here. And you said even your forebear had earmarked a land for it. What do you say about the proposed Edo West African
again, we are not. Again, that is also, as I already said it in the statement. That is already strange. That is also strange to us. That's not what I discussed with Mr. Governor right from the beginning. What I discussed with him was Benin Royal Museum. He knows that if he steps in here, if we are here together now, I will remind him. That we are going to
Obaseki wants to. He said he's talking about Edo West African Museum. What the hell is that? Oh, what the hell is Edo West African Museum? What the hell is that? The Oba of Benin say tell Obaseki say Benin Royal Museum. Benin Royal Museum, no Edo West Africa. Those was stolen in Benin. What you call concern West Africa, concern Benin artifacts again? Governor Obaseki went and changed everything. Ever since, he have never communicated with the palace. All but now, we ain't got me, but we ain't nowhere. Larry, we are Gweta, and we are Gweta Derio. Edo West African Museum, me have mo be Benin Royal Museum. Obaseki no want bring the artifacts come Benin. He want to sell it. He's going to sell it and pocket the money. That's it. He don't want to return and come palace. He don't want to carry and come. He don't want to carry and come. You know, for me, for the Omonoba himself now, not be the one talking to the pressmen in this manner, in this way, the way they talk, it's like something is not right. Meaning Governor Obaseki want carry the artifacts to do his own thing. Oya worry anyway. Governor Obaseki is cutting off. It's cutting off the palace altogether. It is disconnecting the palace from the artifacts. As in, anything will concern the artifacts, it got nothing to do with the palace at all. Palace here. He want to use the artifacts to do what he want to do. If you don't, who wants some? Why do you not go ask some now? I can't you know na. You know, so Omonoba Nedo is calling, is calling all the Benin people. He's calling you guys. You guys have to speak up and speak out. Anyone that is close to Obaseki that can talk sense into him, that can pray for him when Obatai or when Alerune, Megi to be megi a dog and Alerun not when away in ya. In other words, like why in Obaseki no via artifacts already no via the guai. Or for na no artifacts already no via the guai. Nene me trust your company via no yani wataban. A video ni ore wo me vani. A company va register company Obaseki or here. Or here artifacts or here. Can you imagine? The video is there. You can hear it now. The man mentioned the two companies. A new company for wataban. A company vania. Anybody usunya evani mean the highest bidder. The highest bidder meaning where uswe company vani no you no bolo you to. Obaseki via artifacts or if you're near. They take Calabar give you area. They take Cameroon give you area away for. Obega ya ebo do if ebo not do if you win if you the Obaseki away view nya or have here ne imabe ne ni view pa artifacts masegwa Obama ya o mi artifacts Obama we daji ya mani view do mama mi Obaseki ya go ekolobi okolobi emi ya onyiwe na nyiwe no gba na ya Obaseki every respect negbo every respect no man omono ba nejo and when I hu emi na ya Iviejo what is all this you no gba na ya de here ene ma ba na omagba cause when if the person with the reason for Oba to call press me they tell they say abeg me una pray for Governor Obaseki waleru ne no view atifasi ade do no view ade always there is a breach in communication there is a breakdown in communication within the palace and the governor and it shouldn't be so. There shouldn't be any breakdown in communication that way. Dovani go Obaseki na we governor. And that's why do roro gwaje. Why should there shouldn't be any breach in communication? In fact, there should be may no carty fascina. On bana. You know, emi ya gwawe governor ya temi yane. Emi ya mujane. We no be fuakere Obana ha me governor we Bini Royal Museum na la na Ibo na emi na gbe na adenya awe avio yewa keke ni ti no we kan mi history do awe avio yewa so that awe evie gon awe foreigners ya renya maybe ya oni awe to ya oni awe via arewa egbo eyan awe di o ma egeti akere la ameti we pe agege awe avio yewa keke ni ti no we ya kere la ya pe agege mother start being video a museum akala museum ayi go ya la ona ebi ogo e video Obaseki pa owe Edo West Africa Museum owe yen ne na e to e boni o oni yen aso yen bona we emi ni e onwa wi yen gba se ni ya yen we Bini Royal Museum we ya ti Edo West Africa Museum o pe na o wi ayari Edo saloboa hey jeme me, I don't see and say Obaseki no get respect for. I don't see him since he make game I again. Opiana. It's everything is coming out now. It's becoming obvious now where Obaseki is just this. He just doesn't have any atom of respect for the. I'm telling you, Obaseki want to make the palace so irrelevant. As in our when I make a palace here, me again me son on yewedo during a baby office in Anya. Anybody wrong ye be answer to a governor to be misbehavior gwana wetie we lare la if you ever so what here you na the governor with dami egwa Obaseki is not answerable to anybody although he's a public servant only as a governor but he's not answerable to anybody even the palace in where do have a woke egwa have gwa around is making the palace so powerless and irrelevant. That is the gospel truth. That is the pure way to stay. And you know what soon one in your very Obaseki is making palace irrelevant. That is it. Because I think fast in out of your work, one of deni. When I are when you work, what can have your heart? A museum, you know, I can via museum ye here. I can have your work. I'm not banning the over little name. Nani, then you run your cleansing. Maybe you know cannot then you cleanse every act of your museum. A television station will have a more money where do you already have a burger with a TV. I wait am I your book have a meal. You know, I don't cannot say Monoba himself and the ships here a muja enemy here out a muja with the artif here with picture. A picture ni very no soon have a glass have a the museum. For the generation of your history. Our Banora run a hina gave me a picture with the artifact nene will not viore. Did you hear name have a boyo up have a moiva and monave do be no worry have a amio. Obaseki ya obega. If you do a beck in Yadanajo, Obaseki will not see any reho see. Obaseki is this when I saw the video that Oba was talking, I felt it. You know, Oh, I'm a very no bag tie, better man if you don't know for. Oh, Matty Buari. Oh, is it going to call? Who is it going to call? Obaseki. In ready, in ready, yeah, is ready to bulldozer everybody. Yeah, but no, I call Belako. Ma when I big bell America, on a kind. You go near Dovio, ye ke ya wuno. Give a success. You know, but it's so sad where Obaseki want to make our palace so irrelevant. Where Egwade in no hita here, a can Obaseki doni hina. Egwa, again no hita. You know, making them powerless, irrelevant, so you can take any action without even discuss. Why not discuss with the palace? This is not politics. This, you know, Kaiguana here, Eguana do Levio. Eguana do Levio. You know? So if though people, if you guys should speak up and speak out. Governor Obaseki we should not allow him. If you want to destroy the property of his political enemies, for the political opponents, his political associates, that is okay. But when it comes to the palace, it should please, you know, although we know the history of the Obaseki family, we know the role his own great-grandfather played during the time where this artifact was stolen. Now that some of it is coming back now, look at the role that he himself is playing now. This is the heart of, you know, of betrayer. Again, Obaseki is betraying the palace again. This is not something that will be that the people will just sit down and just be quiet about and let Obaseki succeed in doing this. This is terrible, you know. So Obaseki, please, you should return the artifacts to the palace. Wa viari egwa. A museum obawe na vio ye mawe na yone ave company weni mawe na vio niya. Bring it back to the museum. Vio a museum mawe ready vio ye gwa na egwa wa gwa ogono river for now. You know? So my people, thank you very much for listening to me. So the Abonoba I'll call on the Edo people. And we are adding our voice to the voice of the palace. Erima Gwaloji, artifacts in Egwama one all day. Mama, any name guarantee trust company. When we are tier na very near company Vaba. Mama only artifacts of him. We don't want them to. We don't want them to, you know, our war. We don't want them to be the one to, you know, when he are in charge of the artifacts. For what? The artifact is part of our, you know, our history money as the Benins. You know, it should remain in Benin land. Any aviary away, and the one here giving that red carpet now, Governor Obaseki is not cooperating with the palace about these artifacts issues. Governor Obaseki is not cooperating. Cooperate with the palace. And we now with palace. Enori en honye oni ye iwu. Eni oni artifacts ni here oni ya. So with the Edo people, since Oba win the money via do Erimaka, yes, Erimaka, when Obaseki via artifacts are go. When Ola wo working, Era donate do I. And I give ma, and I via politics ya on our shomole. Egwarorogi wanahina. On a ma oviedo.